Ready for my crazy dating world? OMG. All right, so in fact, I decided today, after I post this video, I'm going to drop some of the day by day, blow by blow, crazy stuff that's going on in my dating world. So I've committed to find somebody, I mean, I've dated before and so forth, but now I'm like really filling up the pipeline. On the way to the airport right now, and last night I had a date, and I had somebody that wanted to look at the jet. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and set the jet up and have dinner in the jet. She's a pilot, by the way, so she would appreciate that. That'd be a cool first date. Well, things got all hectic, and the guy didn't show up. I didn't get to make it happen. It is what it is. And then I found, but we did meet, though. We did meet. And if you see the stories, you'll see, what happened. I don't want to eat up a lot of your time on that one. You can see them in just little clips. And then after that date, now before this one, I see I'm all over the place. There's so much going on. I connected with a lovely lady, actually a former supermodel for Ralph Lauren, but she is like hours away, and there's not as much, commonalities. There's a lot, but I'm not sure yet. Plus, we haven't met physically or face to face, so when there's so many other people closer, do I want to go ahead and spend 3 hours, yada yada? What do you think? I don't know. It just depends. So then last night I get another text from somebody else, and I've just been working at this now for the last week and a half, right? So I am filling up this pipeline because some of them flake out. So I get a text from another lady. She's texted me this morning. I was hoping she would respond like sooner for us to FaceTime. That didn't happen. So then, because I've got this possible flight I'm doing, I found another female pilot. That to me, I think is just the coolest thing ever. Found another female pilot, and I said to her, now we haven't traded numbers yet, so it's strictly online, so I'm trying to get offline as quick as I can. I said, look, if you can get over here by a specific time, I will put you in the right seat of the jet, and that's like, the most amazing candy to a kid, right? Especially if you've never flown in the jet before and you like, aviation. So I'm waiting for her to respond, and if she responds, then maybe she'll come over here. That would be like the most amazing first date. And the reason I'm working kind of hard at this and spending a lot of time, oh my gosh, this is exhausting. For those of you who are married or in a committed relationship, keep dating each other. Especially if you've been in a relationship for years and years and years. Keep dating each other. But next weekend, I have an amazing flight that I'm going to go and take the helicopter from Central Florida to the Keys. That would be like one of the most epic dates ever. So the reason I want to get to know somebody as soon as possible, get to meet them face to face, hang out with them a little bit, because I don't want to waste a really cool adventure on somebody that I'm really not, serious about. So that's one of the reasons I'm filling up this pipeline. All right, continue with the saga. I'll let you know as we keep going. So I'm off to the jet now. So this hopefully will be my second female pilot jet date. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's check the jet out. So hopefully nice hangar, huh? Wow, amazing hangar. We'll take this up. Let's go inside here. I got a couple things I just need to do. And then we'll do some chit chat. All righty. So let me share with you some of the crazy things that I've learned about online dating and how to make it so much easier for you. First of all, if you're a guy and a woman is looking at your profile or you're looking to reach out to her, they pretty much have one thing first that they have in their mind if they're going to meet you. What do you think it is? Safety. Am I going to be safe? Especially nowadays. There's some crazy people out there. I believe there's a lot more crazier men out there than women with regards to the dating. Later on, the women get crazy, but not right away. Forgive me, ladies, forgive me. No, not all ladies, but anyway. So the first thing when I do, this is for somebody, I'm not talking about being a player. I'm talking about somebody who's seriously looking for, a relationship they want to be in. But the first thing is I like to get them off the website right away. Get them off the website, and I get them to a phone number. Let's trade phone numbers. I have a separate phone number. I have several phones. I just do that purposely to protect myself, my time, and so on. Once I do that, get them with a phone number, the next thing I do is I get them on FaceTime. I want to meet them right away, face to face. I will never, and it's rare that I ever make this exception, and when I do, it always bites me in the butt. I recommend that you never go face to face with somebody. I mean, go on a date to meet them face to face unless you have not had some time to communicate with them on Zoom or FaceTime or whatever video process that you have. And there's a couple reasons I do that. Number one, I had one lady say, well, yeah, I'd like to meet you, but you know, I really like the newness of the date, so I won't do a video first. Boom, I'm done, delete, next. That's a scam. That is not reasonable for an attractive woman, or any woman for that matter, unless they're up to something, that they're gonna plan to meet you to some place that, you know, who knows where, they've never met you before. A normal woman that has her marbles together is not gonna do that. Anyway, so that's the next thing I do. And then I want to meet them as much as possible before I see them face to face. I want to get them communicating a little bit with me, especially if there's some really serious interest. You know, when they tell me they're going to show up to have a chat with me, are they going to show up? Do they diss me? Do they apologize if they're late? Do they expect me to make all the plans, which I'm fine with? I'm just kind of looking for different things. Are they a gold digger? That's for me. That's perhaps like a woman looking for safety right away. That for me, I'm looking for, okay, I need to confirm that you're not a gold digger because I don't need that in my life. And there's a lot of ways to do that. I'll probably say that for another video. But get them to FaceTime you right away. And I don't play games, man. I'll get a list and then I'll respond. If they don't respond, I'll respond again. I may respond 2 or 3 or 4 times, right? And then after that, then I just totally delete them. You know, if I'm not getting a response within a reasonable amount of time, what I define as a reasonable amount of time, right? What I will do is I will just delete them, and then I'll go to the next one and the next one. So I have 2 dating websites that I'm on right now. And then I don't have a lot of time for this, right? And I've done the whole matchmaking thing, and there's something about that, and there's a reason why I don't think right now it's right for me, and I'll go into that maybe some other time. It's more of a personal reason. So that's how I play this game. I hate to say playing a game, but it's a numbers game. It's like sales. It's like anything else, right? And then this last lady, she's a lovely lady. I think I mentioned that to you earlier. The one was like a supermodel for Ralph Lauren. She wanted to have me come over and spend the weekend with her this weekend and hang with her. And I was really up to doing that. And that's a 3-hour or so drive, which anything over like 30 minutes needs to be flown. And do I want to invest that kind of money and time into somebody I don't know enough yet about, but we have FaceTime? Then she says, oops, I'm gonna have family in for the weekend. Well, now I'm not gonna sit around in a holding pattern for an entire week, because remember, I got that really cool trip to Key West coming up. And I want to make sure that I'm going to take somebody, and I don't say this arrogantly, but I'm going to take somebody who I feel is deserving to go on a really cool trip like that. So follow for sure if you haven't subscribed, because I am definitely going to video that trip. That's going to be like a ton of fun. So now we're waiting. I'm hopefully going to fly this later on today, and once I finish this video with you, I'm going to check to see if that other female pilot has responded to me. I will let you know, and who knows, if all goes well, you'll see her in the jet. I won't show her picture, her video. What I am not doing is when I don't have, like when I date somebody and if I'm not sure about them or I've decided to move on, I'll let you know. I probably won't tell you exactly why, because I don't want them watching it and thinking that I'm dissing them. That's just not my style. And I'm also finding out some of the ladies that I'm showing interest in, they are watching some of this, and it's causing a little bit of a problem because it makes me look like a serial dater. I've just started dating seriously in the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so since I've made this video. And I think in the last year or so, I may have went out with one person one time. So I am not a serial dater until maybe this last 2 weeks, and I'm gonna not do serial dating forever. I'm just trying to find that one person. And you know, if that person doesn't excite you, I don't care how attractive they are and what they have and what they do,
I want all that. If I'm not excited to want to go and do something with them, it's not what I'm looking for. Anyway, hang with me for this crazy journey, and I look forward to also assisting you if you're a business owner, especially an entrepreneur, author, coach, speaker, and you want to learn some strategies and how to really not just talk, but create some cool marketing strategies to get to that next level. Definitely hang with me. A lot of times people want to get to that next level, say financially. It's even in the dating world, in your physical health. The problem is many times people want to get to the next level, but they don't have the thought process, and they have not become the person to get to that next level. So you've got to figure out what's the person you may have to become to get to that next level. And if you're not working and you're not on the road to becoming that person, it's not going to happen. I don't care how many positive affirmations that you say. Anyway, that's my rant for now. As the saga continues, so the other female pilot did respond. She says, you need to let me know sooner. Well, this was a flight that I needed to do like right away, and so that didn't work. The other first pilot from yesterday responded like hours and hours later. Anyway, so the person who I was supposed to fly in with the Jet 4, that didn't happen. So we're just gonna take the helicopter up today. Anyway, and I'm going dateless. Yeah, this is exhausting. Oh my goodness.